do you guys think about the new Ava?
What?
New
Ava?
They
Yeah,
announced
there's
a
a
new
new
Ava.
Ava.
How? I thought wasn't it the end?
It was the end.
Yep.
They announced a new one.
It's
Why?
written by Yoko Taro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has given up the reins for an entirely new Evangelion, not a remake.
Yeah, I didn't look too
assume.
deep into it other than the fact that it's Yoko Taro who wrote it and is directing it, I think. I don't
Yoko
know.
Taro is writing it and I believe directing it as well.
Yeah.
Is this like some kind of like big baton pass?
I think so. The composer is also from the Nier
Oh, Okabe
series.
Keiichi, okay.
Yeah, same team
yeah.
as well.
They're never going to let Evangelion die.
I was
think
saying this
that's what
doesn't
this is,
surprise
right?
me.
I don't
This
think
doesn't
so.
surprise me at all.
Yeah.
I mean, this is surely just setting the precedent for like Evangelion forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
We're
sure.
gonna be
Yeah.
Evangelion for the rest of our lives.
It's gonna fall into the same realm as like Gundam, where like they're just gonna keep reiterating on the universe with new creators over and over again until literally no one
Yeah.
cares about it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I am curious and I am like
Yeah.
somewhat excited, but somewhat very like cautious about it because to me, Ava is just so closely tied to Arno himself.
Yeah.
And not just like, unlike other franchises where it's just like, oh, okay, this person wrote the story. I just feel like Ava is that one series where it is just basically almost Arno's personal diary about how well
Yeah.
he's doing emotionally, you know?
Totally. I think as well though, if it had to be anyone who was going to take the reins, like
Yeah.
I do think someone like Yoko Taro was a good choice.
Yeah.
Because he is not only just a really good writer, but also he's insane enough to take on,
Yeah.
I think, a franchise this large, you know?
God, did you hear about that debacle that happened with the short film that they made a while ago?
No.
Oh yeah, I did see. I did
no.
Oh, you missed that?
No, what was that
Oh,
about?
Okay,
God,
so
bro.
for their 30th anniversary,
Yeah.
Studio Kara, the Ava studio, they made a special Oscar short film
Yeah.
that is, I think, 15 minutes long. And they said that we will only show this at this 30th anniversary event. So
Yeah.
buy tickets because we're not going to be releasing it online.
Okay.
This is an event only short film that only people there are going to be able to see. And so the internet does internet things
Okay.
and was like, oh, you're not going to release it online? Well, that just makes us want to watch it even more, right? So, of course, during these events, there are people going just to see the short films and people are leaking images, leaking short clips because it's the fucking internet.
Of course.
People are going to do that,
Yes.
right? And Studio Kara's like, okay, we're going to hit you with the ban hammer. No, not allowed. Banned, copyright strike. What I didn't realize, being the dinosaur company that they are, is in these copyright strikes that they sent to people, they included a link for the Google Drive link for an 8K render of the short film. They did.
What?
So,
That's awesome.
So now, not only is it not even like shitty little vid cameras, they accidentally leaked the entire 8K raw
So they were
file.
literally like, can you stop leaking it? We'll do it ourselves.
So is that why it's on
Oh my
YouTube
God.
now? I see it.
Yeah, so within like 24 hours of this happening,
Yeah.
Kara like suddenly like, guys, our bad actually. We're gonna release it online. You know, here's the entire thing for free on YouTube.
God. Idiots.
Yeah, that is because normally when you submit a copyright claim, you have to provide the you don't normally have to give the fucking file, but
Yeah.
at least proof of
Yeah.
Well,
ownership.
someone
Yeah.
definitely got fired
They
from that.
they did not know how the copyright system
So they
worked.
just said, "Fuck it, we'll upload it now."
Yeah. Well,
because people are going to leak it
That's
either
so
way.
funny.
they already gave the cinema quality render to
That
the
is
people that
so
are uploading
funny.
it already.
So was it good?
Huh?
Was it good?
Oh, it was fantastic if you're an Oscar fan.
Okay.
Which I am.
But then I know that I didn't see any of this. I saw the ensuing arguments that happened afterwards.
What do you mean?
So this is what like caused this like it seemed like a week-long debate and arguments between Japanese and foreign Twitter
Okay.
about piracy.
Right. Oh, yeah.
This is what caused that.
This is what caused that. Yeah, yeah.
And this
really?
thing blew up so much that no one. I think it was kind of hard to figure out where it all started, but it was because of this.
Yeah.
Because Japanese fans were like, what the fuck, don't pirate it. What the hell's wrong with you? It's illegal.
Yeah.
And foreigners were like, you're so dumb. We can't buy it or watch this thing, so we're going to fucking pirate it.
Yeah.
And then Japanese people were like, but it's wrong.
But you're breaking the law.
But you're hurting the big company.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's always hard to gauge how much of representation of like Japanese people or just any kind of
that
culture
also is tough on Twitter now.
on
like
Twitter.
any of these things.
Yeah, because you can see someone with like has a tweet with like 2 million views, and you're like, damn, all Japanese people think this way, and then you realize that Twitter is kind of in its own bubble.
Twitter is not the real
Yeah, and
world.
also even like I haven't been on Twitter much, but I go on like occasionally in the mornings and evenings to tweet things or check things. And I saw this when I went on, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So I started delving into what this argument was. And one thing I noticed very quickly is that a lot of these Japanese accounts, when I clicked on them, had either only posted like one thing, had in other tweets that were in English, or had like super sus series of tweets in Japanese that like looked like they translated too cleanly on a translator.
Yeah.
Which often is a telltale sign of like
They're not Japanese.
not Japanese, and it was written in like a machine.
Yeah.
Because they would have written it in English, and I don't know how to explain it, but Japanese that's translated, like when you actually read like actual Japanese translated, has this very distinct feel to it.
Yeah, they don't talk like a human.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because it was kind of like, I think a lot of people, there's definitely some actual Japanese accounts that were arguing for sure, but there seemed like a good chunk of them were just not Japanese people. And so again, it seemed like the whole very reminiscent of the argument with the Jujutsu Kaisen thing with the episode. With that fake thing,
Yeah.
where it's like, it feels like everyone is arguing and one side thinks they're arguing with the other side, but what they're getting is other people stirring up and farming 2 million plus tweet engagements to get $50.
Yeah.
And that's why this website is fucking godforsaken.
It's genuinely
absolute shithole.
unhelpful as a place of discourse, as it used to be quite helpful, I think, for
Very
genuinely
much so.
getting other people's like nuances and takes on it.
Totally.
Yeah.
But I think unfortunately,
The moment they monetized the website, it just all went to shit.
yeah, because it's like whoever can get the most engagement gets paid the most. So you're very much encouraged to just keep an argument going. Reddit is, they just do it for the love of the game. I don't really know why they do it on Reddit.
They hate to hate. Those karma points must be worth like gold. to them.
The real lovers of the game are the OG 4chan, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't even reveal themselves. They're just like, I'll just write it for the sake of it. Fuck it.
4chan is not a place you want to go if you want to have like a healthy mental state, but goddamn, they do it and they don't get paid and they never got paid.
They never got paid.
I do generally think though piracy is way more ingrained in Western culture and just not Japanese culture, to be honest. Pretty much everywhere else in the world except Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just love pirating shit, man.
Well, because we want things that we want, regardless of what the system says, whereas Japan is a lot more like, I guess, susceptible to being like, well, the rules are the rules. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
And Japan has very annoying release tendencies with how they drop things, or, you know, they'll drop it on like a weird platform, or they'll drop it only like a weird timed release that's sold out, and you're like, great, fuck me.
Well, that's like the scarcity marketing, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, for example, the Japanese culture of like going to a concert and not being able to film, that's like so different from every Western concert.
Yeah.
Where
In the West, it's just like a sea of phones.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Which, you know what? That is one thing I do agree with in Japan. I
do fuck with that.
I do fuck with that in
It's
Japan.
just a difference in philosophy,
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
and mentality.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And, you know, with a concert, I do think you are getting an inferior product if you're just fucking posting this
For sure,
online, you know? And you're kind of like...
Enjoy the moment.
I need clout, though.
How are people going to know that I went to this concert?
I think the sad part is that people who post that they went to a concert, it's like nobody ever cares that you went to a concert. Which is true. Like,
It is true.
I have never once looked at someone else at a concert and thought, wow.
Yeah, but you don't go to concerts that much.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't like hate them. I like them.
Oh, yeah.
But I've never once saw someone at a concert and thought, oh, shucks, I wish I was there. You know?
No, I get it.
I'm thinking like, how cringe is that? That in some of my head, they filmed it and they went, this is going to be so sick to post. Everyone's going to love this Mumford & Sons song halfway through and me there.
No, I don't think it's cringe. I think it's
cringe.
I think it's cringe if like, okay, here's the thing. I think it's cringe if you go to a concert and obviously you want to show it off because like, yeah, you get to see this artist. I think, okay, that's fucking cool. I don't think it's cringe. I'm like,
happy for you.
I'm happy for you. But if the next 10 posts are like clips,
Also the concert.
like clips from that concert, some different songs, I'm
It's like,
like,
dude, come on.
okay.
Yeah, because I'm definitely guilty of like doing the Instagram story of like when I
Yeah.
go to see like a band or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like 1 or 2 clips.
I'm also a live posting hater.
What do you mean?
I
Live
hate
posting?
people who post like takes if you're at the concert
Yeah,
and you film it and you immediately post it.
yeah.
I'm a hater.
Oh.
I think it should be human etiquette. You got to wait minimum 24 hours
Yeah.
to post anything about anything that you're doing. When I'm in a group of people and they're like immediately posting it, I'm like, dude, we're hanging out.
I've thought about this, right? But let's say you are part of you witness something like weird happening. Let's say you witness a crime.
Okay,
or-
that's different.
no.
Give it a 24-hour leeway.
Hey guys, the cops need this. We're gonna give them 24 hours to cover the tracks.
We need to catch him.
No. Here's the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you stop a robbery happening and you get stabbed or something, right? Or you get shot,
Okay,
right? And you survive.
Okay, I'm down. I like.
Yeah. Hero story, right?
Sure.
How long do you wait until you post what the fuck just happened to you? You know what I mean?
Well, it depends how badly hurt I am, I guess.
No, because you got to be gone for a couple of days. You'd be like, sorry guys for the absence.
Yeah, you got to do
I
the
was a little-
cryptic. Yeah, you got to do the cryptic black only font of
Yeah.
just like I'm gonna be away from social media for a while, guys. Something big just happened, and then a couple of days later, you have that hospital bed shot where you're just like,
I
saved alive.
don't think me comparing you live posting your clip of a concert to you being fucking stabbed.
I was just curious.
God forbid, I never have to post that story. You know.
It's because like, okay, I went to this Thai restaurant.
Yeah.
Right.
This is no bearing on the story. But I was there and I was having my lunch, and there was this guy and a girl on a date, and I couldn't surmise how many dates they've been on. But I was also seated at the back, with my chair facing the wall, and they were literally like that table.
Okay.
So they were super close to me.
Yeah.
And the whole time I just have a view of them. So I'm like sitting here and I'm chilling, and it's a Japanese couple. Anyway, so their food comes out, and she takes a picture, which is like whatever. I'm down to take pictures. I take food pictures all the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then he hasn't touched it. They haven't touched any of their food yet. So she takes a picture. She doesn't start eating it. She starts editing the photo, like touching it up, doing like crazy little like things.
Yeah.
And this is going on for like 5 minutes. And meanwhile, the guy's just waiting. And then so after 5 minutes, she does that. And then she starts texting someone. I see this. I'm literally right here.
Yeah.
Texting someone, sending the pic to her. And meanwhile, he's waiting there. And I was like, when do you say something? I was like, dude, the gap hour's in front of me.
Yeah.
I can't hold that.
This shit's getting cold.
Yeah.
This is like the force of the Red Sea would need to hold me back to stop for me from devouring.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is ridiculous. Like,
See, this is why I'm glad I'm not in the dating scene this day and age, because I would have just been like, bitch, you can do all that you want. I'm eating.
I felt like
I don't give a fuck.
I felt like some anime urge to go over to the guy and just put my hand on his shoulder and be like, it's gonna be all right, buddy. It's gonna
Leave.
It's
man.
it's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right. Because he wasn't doing anything. He
Yeah.
wasn't also, because like, if someone else goes on their phone, I'll just instinctively bring my phone out. I'll be like, all right,
Sure.
fuck it. I'll check my phone too then, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But he was just like at the wall.
Yeah.
He was
See,
like
that's
going,
just-
he was going through it.
I mean, good on him for being, having some etiquette and like waiting, but at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. You gotta.
No, what was crazy to me is like, I felt like taking the picture, A-okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Editing it, editing it
Yeah.
right now? Or do we have to do this now?
Yeah.
I was losing it. I was like, this is too much. You can't edit it.
Do
right
it when
now.
you get home.
When you're done, I just eat it fast.
Your 17 followers on Instagram don't need to know immediately that you're eating this fucking edited gapawa rice. You know, like no one gives a fuck.
I was like, it's like date night. Meanwhile, he's crashing out. No, I mean, like, I'm sure he had a great day. I'm just projecting, but I was like, oh my God, I feel like you should. Why do you need to edit this right now? This is crazy.
No, I agree.
I felt like a boomer.
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't think that's a boomer take. I think that's just like a
rude. I don't know. I felt like it was rude. I felt like
it is rude.
she'd ruined my lunch. I should have gone over that. Hey, I'm trying to eat right here. You're editing this photo right now. Can you enjoy your meal so I can pretend like we're on a date?
Yeah. I'm completely on board with your side though. Like in the sense that I think that shit would be so annoying.
Yeah, and that just went into like the whole my live posting mentality of like I just feel like, okay, if we're at a meal, why do we have to post this right now? Can we not wait till we're done?
Yeah.
Like,
totally.
I don't know.
Yeah, like edit it on the train on the way home or some shit, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I never have live posts. In fact,
you don't
rarely post. So,
I mean, neither, bro.
so that's why I have that mentality.
yeah, right.
I mean, we're also online a lot, so I feel like the last thing we want to do is just be like, here's my Monday. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
You don't need to see me fucking eat a bag of Cheetos in the corner of the room.
What do you mean? I do.
You don't need that. You don't.
I want to see the low
You don't
angle,
wanna-
just
you
like
don't wanna see
triple
that.
chin view.
Also, sometimes I just feel like sometimes you just have those days where you do nothing. But also, when I have interesting days, I just forget to post about it as well. I
I'm
don't
too
know.
locked in.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the day.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fine.
I'm locked in on the day.
Yeah.
And that's it, you know?
Yeah, I saw because there was a bit of a push on some social medias. They were like, live posting is unsafe.
What do you mean?
There's like stalkers and stuff, basically. They're like, you should never post a story.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
totally.
yeah.
That's why I don't live post.
That's also why I don't like when people do it. Because I'm like, dude, why are you showing everyone where we are?
Yeah.
But there was also like a Rainbolt video where he, obviously because he's Rainbolt, he was like, hey, people should probably stop posting their boarding passes. Did you see this video?
I saw that one.
Yeah, basically the barcode on the boarding pass pretty much says all of your info.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
And it's
really?
easy to scan it. Yeah,
Oh,
it
damn.
has like, I think your full name, your seat number, your reservation code.
Yeah.
So if you're like live posting it, people can like change your flight details because they can get the details.
Holy fuck.
Like they can
Yeah.
give you like confirmation code.
That is scary.
Full name, booking
Yeah.
reference, a loyalty account.
Jeez.
Yeah, they can use to get your identity.
Yeah, don't do
Yeah.
that.
Well, I feel like a mentality that needs to be that more people need to like kind of start incorporating is the mentality that a lot of, I guess, influencers have. Just because there was a time when you were online, right? And you could say something stupid or post something stupid and you had to be careful because you didn't know who was watching you, right?
Sure.
But you knew that because you had an audience, because you were a YouTuber or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's so weird. In this day and age, we are living in an age where just because you have 0 followers, you can still blow up for absolutely no reason.
Absolutely.
Right? Always post with the mentality that whatever you're posting, the entire world
It could go
might,
viral.
yeah, the entire world has a chance to see this. Where before it was just like, I'm just posting for my like friends and family and whatever. But now it's just like, okay, 99 posts, no one sees, but that one post that blows up, you know, and no one is, and some people just are not prepared for that attention.
Yes,
you know, you see it
absolutely.
so many fucking times.
Yeah. They think they are until they're actually in that situation. Then they're like, oh, this is ass. I hate this. Yeah.
Yeah, the algorithms of
Then
the
they crash out and
modern day algorithms are changed. You know, you can't, if you are posting online, no matter how many followers or no matter what account you have a chance of blowing up and going to an audience that you don't intend it to go to.
Totally.
So I feel like more people should come in with that mentality that kind of we have, you know.
Yeah,
we
just
are
be
very
careful
careful.
on the internet, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of weirdos on the internet, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
It is not hard to reverse engineer a lot of stuff about people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look up any story about like Japanese idols getting stalked through like the reflection in their eyeballs and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you will know that the internet is full of very weird people who can cause you harm potentially.
Have you ever posted something and then someone has like found you? Maybe
Yeah,
like
you were there. You remember in Brighton?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
First time Aki and I ever went to Brighton to go hang out with Gaunt, we were at Brighton Beach.
Yeah.
And I think, I forgot who had posted it. One of us had posted a picture of like us just like hanging out at Brighton Beach. Just being like, I think it was someone's birthday. I forgot who it was.
Yeah.
And then like maybe 10, 15 minutes later,
Yeah.
some chick rocks up and it's just like, oh, I saw your Instagram story.
Was that my birthday?
I think it was your birthday.
Might have been my birthday.
It might have been your birthday.
Oh yeah.
I think I was there. I was there when this happened.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah.
remember. And I just felt really bad.
And-
The girl was awkward.
Yeah, and
I
all of
was
us were
trying
just
to-
like, oh, okay. That was, I think, the moment where all of us realized, like, we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you just hope your the first time someone finds you or tracks you down, they're chill.
Yeah.
So you can learn the lesson
Yeah.
safely.
We were lucky that at least, like,
Yeah, they were nice. I'm
they
sorry
were
to that
nice.
fan who came up to us because
Yeah.
that was, I think we were unprepared and you were unprepared and it
Yes.
just made a really awkward situation.
incredibly awkward, but
Yeah.
it could have also been incredibly dangerous as well. Because you don't know who's looking at those.
Yeah.
So it could have been like a fucking generational hater of somebody who's just like, oh, now's my
Yeah,
chance to
no.
finally come and stab him. Like,
Yeah.
that can happen. It can
Oh,
happen.
gee, Wiley, I've been waiting for this.
It's like, oh, now I know where they are. All right, let's get my
Yeah.
fucking knife out. Like that can happen. So
Yeah. I mean, we still remember
Stabby Nabby, bro.
Stabby
Don't
Nabby.
get on his wrong side.
yeah,
we still remember the trash taste panel at MCM. Where someone came
yeah.
on stage.
Yep.
That was a wake up call as well.
Most traumatic experience of my life at a convention.
Yeah.
God, he smelled so bad. Dude. Oh, I just remember that smell. Ugh,
Yeah.
oh, gross. Yeah, just watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a guy, you just always feel safe until you don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So yeah, be careful, everyone on the internet.
Yeah.
You know?
Please do.
Watch what you're doing.